Good evening, you're welcome. Please, can you hear me clearly? Before we start, let me know if can someone confirm that if you can hear
No,
me clearly.
yes, yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right, thank you.
Good evening.
You're welcome, sir. So we will not waste our time because we have a full exam to do. We will just
All
take
right.
ourselves through the process of logging into the exam portal and then we'll start and
Okay.
take the exam together so that you see several challenges you are likely going to meet when you are trying to answer some questions. So what I'm going to do is we still host this same orientation, but for another course in the course of the week for I think a math related course, maybe math 101 or so that you will not only know how to deal with courses like general courses like this that doesn't require some special characters on the keyboard, but you'll be able to solve mathematics too. Because I think the logic you will use in answering math related courses will be different from general ones. So we need to show you both. You will learn that of general courses today, while maybe on Thursday or so, we'll try to fix another orientation for math related courses. So you're welcome. Let's go straight. I will share my screen now. And so please, once you are able to see the screen, you let me know before we start anything.
Okay. Yeah,
It
we
should
can
be
see it now.
all right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's very simple. This is exactly what you are, excuse me, what you are going to see on on your computer screen when you get seated for the exam. You don't need to do anything actually. The system will be like this already, except for cases when you will be the second person to use the system. There are some students that after they finish their own exams, they will not log out. So you are likely going to meet their own uh, dashboard on the screen. You don't need to panic. Just go to the top like this. You will see log out there on the image of the student. That is
Okay.
that instead of this
Yeah.
www.samedu.com, you see the image.
Okay.
Very more, just like you are seeing it on your e-learn portal. Sorry, oh yes, on your e-learn portal. That place you used to click,
Yeah.
think great. You see it, so you can log out and log in your own. So once you log out, it's going to show you this page. Your own concern now is to log in.
Okay.
And you don't need to start cracking what will be my password, what is my username.
Yeah.
Everybody, your username and your password is the same thing. Your matric number with NOU starting with small letter. NOU like this.
Yeah.
Then you complete it, no space, write your matric number. And then the same thing for your password. That is how to log in. NOU in small letter. So
Then the password.
it's the same thing that is here. Some of you that are computer pro, what we normally do, instead of wasting time to type it twice, once you type it like this, we highlight it and copy it. It's either you press Ctrl C on your keyboard or you right click on your mouse to get options and you copy, then you paste it here. That is all. Then you click on login. That is. But when you click on login during the exams, you are going to see another page that will show something like this. It's a box. It's going to show you the box of the course that you have at that particular moment. So you need to click on it before this page, this question page will show. Now, what are the things you are seeing here? The first thing is your time that is ticking. Look at it here. We have 1 hour
Yeah.
for this exam and it's already ticking. The moment this exam page opens, your time start ticking. We have
Start
the
counting.
yes, the number navigation is you see
Yeah,
it on
okay.
the right side like this. Although your exam mode will
Okay.
have like up to 3 or 4 uh rows. Sorry, yes, that's a column right there.
Okay.
Yes, instead of these two columns you
Yeah.
are seeing, the exam may,
It
spread
can
it
be
across
3 or 4.
3 to 4. So what are their uses? When we are going on, we are going to check what they are used for. It's very easy. Sometimes when you get the answer to a question in another question, instead of you to be clicking next, or previous, you can just come to the number here and click the number directly, and the question will go to that number directly. For instance, let's say I am now in number 50. Then I probably missed one question in number 23. But when I got to number 50, I saw something that gave me some hints on answering that number 23. So I'm already in number 50.
Yeah.
This is the page for question 50 now. So when I click on 50, I'm now on the page for question 50. But now I want to go back to question 23. You have two ways. It's either you will clicking on previous, but that one is very slow. You are wasting time. Just go to the navigation bar and click on 23. So automatically, I'm on page 23. So these are things you need for speed, so that you don't waste time clicking next, previous, when you want to go back to reattempt anything. And you can see that when I logged in now, the log out button is now showing. So I can log out, because there are some times that when you log in, maybe the exam is meant to start by let's say 8:30 a.m. And by that 8:30 a.m., they are yet to load the course. So they will ask everybody to log out and wait for some time.
Okay.
So you locate the logout here, log out and wait.
Okay.
And once they ask you guys to try it again, just the same method,
Then you
log in with your
then you log in again.
So let's go to question 1 and try it together. We are going to answer all these questions by God's grace and see what we get at the end. So this is how your exam portal looks like. The same way you are seeing these questions, these are to appear in 5 per page. So let's see. This one says, read the following passage. The thieves invaded. This is just 101. For those
English.
yes, and I think it's every one of you that will do just 101. So that is why I chose this particular course. So
yeah, thank you for that.
The thieves invaded, and don't be surprised that some of these questions you will still meet in the exam exactly the way they appear. So read the passage. The thieves invaded his house while he was in the United Kingdom and swept it clean of every valuable property. Which of the following strategies can a reader adopt to arrive at the meaning of the passage? So what can we say there? I'll go for, and the meaning of context means that when a particular sentence or phrase can lead you to the meaning of the passage or the meaning of the whole sentence. Like now, the thieves invaded his house, and then they swept it clean of every value. But that was when he was not around. So it means that it is only possible because the person was away in the United Kingdom. So from this, originally, you may not know the meaning of thieves invaded his house and swept it clean. No, sorry, you may not know the meaning of swept it clean of every valuable property. But because they say thieves invaded his house, that context, I will not be explanation like this. We are not here to do explanation. When you are doing your personal reading, you do that. So we'll go for context for number 1. Now, indicate whether skimming or scanning.
Yeah.
These are the ones.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
All right.
Excuse me, sir. Please, sir.
I can't hear you.
Can you their self so that we cannot be? I said, yeah, those who are doing something different.
Okay,
somebody
is yes, I can hear someone shouting. Please mute yourself, or you don't need that here. So indicate whether skimming or scanning. Locate the names. Locating the names of the main characters in the passage. You guys, I believe you guys have read a little. What will be the answer of this one? Is this person skimming or scanning? Somebody locating the names of the main characters in the passage. Is that person skimming or scanning? Do we have anybody that will answer us? Although the answer is scanning. So now let me teach you something. This is what I normally do in my own exam. Once I have this kind of question and the answer is obviously on the question, I will just copy it directly to avoid any issue of maybe capitalization or something. This is the answer, scanning, right? So I will just highlight it like this, right click on my mouse to get option, copy, then come to their box,
And
right click and paste. That is all. I'm done with that question. Now, looking at the merit and demerit of
yeah,
is held, we
yeah.
involve dash. In your GS 101 material, when you are reading to that level, you are actually doing critical analysis. So that is the answer. But you see the way it is written here. But there
Okay.
is, or we have some kind of
Yeah.
confusion going on that am I to start with capital letter C or not? This one now, you don't even need to get confused. You already know it's going to be in small letters. You understand?
More
However,
letters.
but listen, the Directorate of
What?
Examination, according to their last update on the examination, we are told that the way that this answer is critical analysis. If you like, you write it as critical analysis. They don't the system has been programmed not to
Okay.
be say it's not case sensitive, so it will still mark you wrong. You are only going to be sorry, it will still mark you right rather, sorry, but you'll be wrong if the spelling is incorrect. If you miss any word in the
Okay.
spelling, that is when you are wrong. But so long the
Yeah.
spelling is correct, whether you start with capital letter or not,
Okay.
we are not talking of the name of a person. No, the name of a person, the name of a place must start with capital letter anywhere they appear. So those ones, they are proper nouns. You can't, even you normally when you are writing, you cannot write Abuja and start with small letter, or you write your name and start with small letter. That is very wrong.
Yes.
So listening is said to be useless if there is no, if you have gone to your material, you know that listening is useless if there is no comprehension. So if I get the spelling of comprehension correctly, I think that will go. Now, the length of a note written during the seminar will affect one of the following aspects of its content: the logicality, the revised content, the brevity, and then the topicality. And I think the answer there should be the brevity. So I'll click on next. I'm done with this first page. I'll click on next. Now, let me give you another hint on answering exam questions. You can see that as you are answering them, this question navigator is being shaded with green color. So the one that I have answered is shaded so that we know if I jump any question, that question will remain unshaded. So when I want to revisit it anytime during the exam,
Yeah.
I can quickly,
Unshaded, yes.
see that this is one that is yet to be answered. So another point you should note is, assuming when I open this page now and I quickly scan through all the questions and I can't answer any one of them, don't waste time yet. Just click on next and continue. Learn that it will help you in your speed. Once you know that you don't know the answer, don't sit there and be wasting time on that page. Once you check, or maybe on this page now, it's only 2 questions I'm unable to answer the 2 and click on next. Don't waste time yet. You will come back to it when you see have time, after you completed your last question, whether the exam is 70 questions or 100 questions. Just jump immediately. You see that this thing is not something you are familiar with, this particular question. Jump it. Don't waste time. Continue with the ones you are able to do. In fact, you may be lucky to meet the answer to that question in some other questions as you proceed. So let's see what we have here. The following words: next, finally, signal, dash in a speech. I think those are important points according to your material. So look at this story. If you read it, I think this is one of the questions in the TMA. If you read it, you should know. We are asked to check what is supposed to be in number 4. I would have made the criminal a dash who would have access to all my lifetime. Okay, so what would you have made the criminal? Is it a beneficiary or a signatory? I think those are the two words that somehow fit in that place. But on my own like this, I will go for beneficiary. Okay, skimming is a term which refers to the dash reading speed. When you are skimming, you're actually reading with the fastest reading speed. You guys should do your reading very well. All those things that are in your material. The following expression, do not remove your seatbelt, is an example of information given in form of a dash. I want someone to answer that. Let's carry ourselves along. Is it instruction? Instruction. That is option D. Fine.
Instruction.
Yes, we've chosen that. Now, this passage is asking us what is appropriate for number 2. And that number 2 said, his friends accuse him of being dash because he can hardly keep secret. Someone that cannot keep secret is someone who is what? Someone who cannot keep secret is what?
Okay.
Is it garrulous or?
Cannot keep secret. Garrulous.
Thank you. So is you guys that said it to
If
you fail it, we fail you together. So read the following passage. Olubiyi, what we asked for number 1. We already know that every Nigeria we are multilingual. That is, we speak several languages.
Different languages.
One of these terms refers to the most exciting point in a story. What is the answer?
Climax.
Climax. Someone said the climax. Okay.
Climax.
Yes. This story is asking us for, let me zoom this thing in so that you guys can see it better. This story is asking us for what is appropriate for number 1. What is appropriate for number 1? That number 1 is saying that read the passage and fill in the appropriate word. Now, everyone truly needs to be careful in these days of increasing crimes. Of course, the appropriate word should be cyber. The cyber crime is the one that deals with all this online, all this scam and now, skimming could aid a reader's dash impression of a report. You only know this question if you know the meaning of skimming.
General.
Thank you, general. So read the following passage. Okonkwo and Ige are childhood friends. So what is this one is a TMA question, I remember. What is the answer to this? If we are to check the reading strategy that the writer used to make the meaning of the words clearer in the passage. What is the strategy?
Is it not past?
It is lexical familiarization. You guys should be keeping it because of your exam. When you eventually see some of them in your exam, lexical familiarization is in your material. If you read it, you understand it. So let's go. We're having some. One of the following strategies could enhance a language learner vocabulary. In your material, I think the answer is extensive reading. We have gone through that part. Which of the following part of the sentence, the major challenge? Someone should answer this. This one is a very simple question. Which of which of the following parts of the sentence signifies the main idea? Is it Nigeria is currently, or food shortage, or the major challenge? Which one?
Food shortage.
Okay, you guys go for food shortage. Okay. All but one of the following reading activities requires slow reading speed, which means now this type of questions you have to be very careful. What they're asking you is that everything listed here require slow reading speed if you want to undergo them, but one of them does not. That means one of them require maybe a fast reading speed, not a slow reading speed. So that is the meaning of all but one. We have studied a topic in geophysics, reading for an examination, locating an address from yellow pages, reading an engineering textbook. Which one of them is not requiring a slow speed to study?
Locating an address from yellow pages.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, reading at the
No.
fastest speed is needed when you want to. That's another question. This one now is filling the gap. Reading at the fastest speed. What's the answer?
When locating an address from yellow page.
The answer is, I think there is one, locate. You are almost there, but it's when you want to locate information quickly.
Okay.
So that is the answer. Check your material very well. Locate information quickly. And you must learn the spelling of every word here. Because if one of them at all is spelled incorrectly, the whole thing is incorrect. That is the bad thing of filling the gap, the bad side of it. Now, one important way of increasing your vocabulary is to dash.
Which one? There's one I say.
No, the one you sent me.
It is to read intensively and extensively. You have to learn how to type fast too. Because for those of you that don't know how to use the keyboard, you have issue in terms of speed. You will know the answer, but because of speed, you will be behind. So that is needed when you want to read intensively and extensively. That is the answer to that question. Let's move on. The other one says the dash needs high concentration and particular attention to specific details. That is under reading and whatever in your material. What's the answer? Do you know it? When you are reading using the study speed, that is when you need it. Study reading speed. Reading speed. That is it. Study reading speed. Let's not waste time. Go and read the material and learn the answer to some of these questions. A reader who uses average speed will likely achieve dash. How many percent? When the person is reading 250 to 500 words per minute, according to your materials, how many percent? Is it 70%, 50 or 30 or 10? Huh? You guys have not been reading. It is 70. Check your material. I think I just had not put material. I would have showed you on which page. Now, if somebody is reading a story, what kind of speed will the person use? That is what this question is asking us. Which of the following reading speed is appropriate for a student who wants to read Buchi? Is it M.A. Chita's novel titled The Joys of Motherhood? One thing you should know as a JS101 student is that any novel, anything that has to do with reading story or novel, you use average speed. You use average speed. So when you see anything asking you about a novel or storybook, the kind of reading speed we use for stories is the average. It is not the fastest, it is not the slowest, it is because the slowest is for study. Like when you are studying for your examination, and so you use the slowest speed. That is the study speed. So let's leave that. No explanation yet. Now, the term blob refers to the dash of a book. Someone answer that one is a very common one. The term blob refers to the dash of a book. Yes, who will help us with that one?
Summary.
Okay, thank you. We'll go with you. Which of the following resources could make a text vivid? Yes, who answered that for us? We still have many questions on answer. We are going to 70. We are just in 25. Which one of the following resources could make a text vivid? In your material, I think it's charts. Read the material very well. You see it there. So this is the next page. I want us to skip one question so that we'll see. Let's assume we don't know a question. Now, Uche's picture taken at the wedding is iconic. What's a synonym to iconic? Who knows it?
Legendary.
Legendary. Thank you, Ma. So read this passage and see what is supposed to be on number 4. She also needed to have a change of dash because she was becoming. So a change of what? Is it outlook, worldview, lifestyle, perspective?
Perspective.
Okay, somebody says perspective. For me, I would have gone with lifestyle, but let's go with you. Now, one of the following device is used by a writer to retain the attention of a reader. What's that device?
Climax.
Suspense. Is it suspense?
Suspense. Thank you. That is it. When you maintain suspense in your writing, the reader will always want to unfold what is next. What is next? That is how the person will finish that story. So number 2 here, what is supposed to be there? And that is, she was also found to have a dash level. Is it cholesterol level, phobia, interest, infection?
Cholesterol.
Cholesterol. Thank you, sir. So this other one is also passage. Now, another hint. When you are asked a type of essay, once the write-up or the thing written there is a story, don't even think much about it. Your answer is narrative. It is stories that goes with, or it is narrative that goes with story, or any way you put it. So once what is there look like someone telling a story, your answer is narrative under the type of essays that we have. I think we all know what narrative means. Stories.
Yes, sir.
So while I'm going, you see, I scrolled up intentionally to check my time. I have 37 minutes left, and I still have a lot of questions on answer. I'm not even halfway. So let's move on with a higher speed. Now read the passage and fill in the appropriate word in the gap. Uche went for, what is the main thing we're looking for? Number 1, to her amazement that her dash mass indicated that she was gaining weight. Is it her body or muscular or mental or data? I think it's the body mass. Yes.
Body.
Yes. This one too is now, today I'm going to show you, which type of, okay, sorry. The information provided in the passage is in form of dash. Is it instruction, fables, myth, or description? Today I'm going to show you
Description.
how to paint a room in your home. How many of us go with description? How many of us go with instruction? Those are the two that we need to consider. Is it instruction
description.
or description?
I think it's description.
Description, sir.
Description. Okay. Now, read the passage. We are looking for 5. She was also becoming dash to sweet drinks. Is it accustomed, addicted, adopted, or adapted?
Addicted.
Addicted. Thank you all. One of the following forms of writing is sometimes the product of imagination. That is narrative, because they are the one that come with stories. And when you are telling stories, it may not even be true. It may be something that never happened. You are just imagining. So read the passage. The question is, which of the options is the term for this type of text? Good day, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to paint a room in your...
Expository.
Thank you. Thank you. I will go with that person that says expository, because you are actually exposing them to something they have. That is the work of expository. It shows, it exposes you to a new thing, something you don't know even existed before, or how to do. So let's go with that person. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves at the end of the exam. Now read the passage and fill in the... You see, I just bombard you guys with passages, and it's intentional because those are the ones that normally give you guys headache to answer in the exam. So now, choose from the options below the word that best fits into number 3. She decided it was best she registered with a gym close to her house for dash classes. What did they do in gym? Is it swimming? Is it reading? Is it walking or dance?
Dance.
Dance classes.
Yes, dance classes. A student who does not need to engage in one of these activities. So a student does not need to engage in one of these activities while watching his or her teacher display a diagram in class. Yes, someone should help us. What's the answer to that one?
Writing major points.
Writing points. Okay. Let's go with that. So let's move on. Which of these activities is best done during study time? Of course, this one is very simple. We should know it.
Note making.
Note making, yes. Let's quickly explain that. The one you do when you are listening to someone, you are jotting down. That one is note taking. You are taking from someone. But when you are studying in your textbook and you are writing down yourself, you are making notes. So those are the two different things that we have there. Edward Fry, this name is in your material. It says that a reader could achieve dash level of comprehension while reading 800 words per minute. So according to him, how many percent level of concentration? I think it's 50%.
50%.
Now read the passage and fill in the appropriate word in the gap. Everyone truly, what are we being asked? Okay, number 5.
Ma-
Who would have access to all my lifetime? Is it sweat, property, interest, or earnings?
Property.
Property.
Okay, is that what you guys want? All right. Next,
I think
which of the following aspects of a lecture can a student further develop when writing an assignment? Of course, you know it's the main point now.
Main point.
Yes, thank you. Now choose the alternative that best gives the meaning of the capitalized word. Restive. What is the synonym of restive? English students here, help us.
Tense.
Tense, thank you. We'll go with you. A tourist traveling from Nigeria to Colombia will need to acquire information in form of dash.
Direct.
Direction.
Direction, thank you. Now read the following passage. Amina is an interesting Nigerian woman. She made up a blah, 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 blah. We are looking for number 3, which says
Number
she was determined to dash in her career despite being a woman. Is it outlandish? Outstanding. You see this one, they intentionally put this outlandish to confuse you.
Outlandish.
So when you see things like this, take your time to choose the correct answer. There are some questions like that in fact the whole 4 options will look alike, but you have to check which one is the correct spelling. Now read the following passage. Okonko, blah 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 blah. The Dua attended the same university. What was the question? Which reading strategy did the writer use to make the meaning of words clearer in the passage? Is it lexical familiarization, code text, word attack, or past experiences?
code text.
Code text. If you say code text, I'll go with you.
Tell us the answer.
Although me, I'll
Tell
go
us
for
the
lexical
answer.
familiarization. That is my own answer. But if you want code text, we'll go for it. So which one should we go for? You guys should go and read on this part in your material. I think that is one part you guys don't normally remember to check when you are reading. So one of the following options is not required for a listener to comprehend a speech: global exposure, familiarity with the vocabulary, general knowledge of the subject, attention.
Familiarity with the vocabulary.
Okay, we'll go with you. Read the passage. While I was growing up, what kind of story is this? Sorry, I haven't answered it. What kind of essay is that? Is a narrative.
Narrative.
Because you see, these ones are bonus. When you see this kind of question, once you see that it's going like a story, don't even waste time. Just click on narrative and move on. Which of the following options could be regarded as the highest level of listening activity? Very good. Is it the anticipation of the speaker's next move, evaluating speaker's point of view, shifting of noise from actual information, or developing a rich vocabulary?
Anticipation of speaker next move.
That's next to me.
Okay, thank you. That makes sense. Now, this one we have to fill in the gap. What will be the answer? Your comprehension rate in a study type reading should be about dash.
50%.
80 to 90. That is where it is in the material. 80 to 90%. Hope you know I typed that 90%. That percent is on your keyboard. You just press shift and click on 5 under the numeric keys. The percentage symbol is on top of 5. So you press shift down and click on it. We'll do that before we do that mathematics orientation. Now, it is recommended that in a slow speed type, reading type, whatever, you should read at least dash words per minute. In a slow reading, it should be 200 to 300. You guys should go and master all those figures, so they're important too. Now, we have 29 minutes left for the exam, and these are meetings having just 5 minutes left. So let's see how many we can answer more. We are almost, okay, let's rush it. Now read the following passage. Amina, what are we looking for? Number one.
Number 1.
She made up her mind while growing up not to be dash. I think the answer should be, is it propelled or
Deterred.
deterred?
Deterred.
Read the following conversation. Teacher. The teacher was asking the what's this? Sorry. And then the puppy answered and said yes. Okay. The teacher asked, people usually refer to this object as dash. The puppy answered, telephone. Teacher, telephone. I think the puppy answered, yes, you are correct. So which of the following listening enabling skills did the puppy employ in the exchange? I think is comprehension. They understood what that object means. That was why they answered instantly. One of these terms refers to the most exciting point in the story. We've done that before. Is it climax?
Climax.
Yes. Which of the following options may likely influence how a listener distinguishes between fact and fables? Is it worldview or functioning years or what? Or vocabulary?
Functioning.
Attention.
I think it's worldview. Go and read the material very well. The answer is worldview. Let me just give you that one. Now, the study speed is also known as the dash speed, the slowest. Who knows that?
Average.
Yes.
Not average.
Yes.
Average is one you use for story.
No.
Now, read the following passage. As a Nigerian, Olubiyi is dashed with regards to language use. His father is what? We are looking for 3. And that 3 says, his wife, however, believes he is not as unserious as everyone thinks, but that he could actually be dashed when assessing situations. Is it critical or what should we?
Critical. See, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Now read the following passage. Amino, what are we looking for now? 4. 4 says, years later, her what? Is it a resilience or competence? A resilience. Which of the following will likely happen when a participant at an inaugural lecture writes without adequate understanding of what the lecturer is saying? What's the answer? Over to you guys. Is it that
You will misinterpret, misrepresent the speaker.
Thank you, misinterpret the speaker. That is it. Okay. That next one, we asked to, what's the answer there? Which of the options appropriately describe Mr. Tolu's challenge? Okay. That is a long story. But I think it's functioning yes, because the respondent there says that when how long have you seen or when last did you see Mr. Tolu, blah blah blah. Like he had challenges with his ears, so that's functioning yes. A student from one of these disciplines may not require copious use of symbols when writing during a lecture. Biochemistry, information technology, actuarial science, or classics. I think it's classics, because those ones that are just like all those art students. Or what do you guys want to go for? Like those that
It's
don't use
classic.
symbols, that don't
It's
normally use
classic.
symbols. Thank you.
It's classic.
So we're almost there. So which of the following options may help a reader to determine which aspect of a book to read? Is it introduction, appendix, index, or summary?
Summary.
Are you sure? If you open the book now, what will determine what you are going to read?
Introduction.
Index or appendix.
Thank you. We are going for index. Read the following passage. Go and open any book and see what they wrote in the index. So you now understand what you are saying. When you see the index, you can decide, okay, let me go and read chapter 1. Or no, this is the one I will read. Or this book is not even useful to me. You know what we are going to do, guys? We still have 24 minutes left in our exam, but we have just 1 minute left in our free Zoom meeting. So you guys should help us do something. Let's quickly join this meeting back instantly. I will start it back immediately. But for now, we'll end it, so that we can finish it and see how our scores will be displayed and how to see your scores at the end. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yes, sir.
the same link